So it may be our false understanding of what Christian victory looks like in this world that's leading us to feel so defeated.
Yeah, I think we're guilty. In St. Matthew's Gospel, that where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. I think too many of us have too much treasure invested in the world. I don't think our hearts are in heaven enough. If our hearts were in heaven more, then we wouldn't be so worried about what's happening in the world. We would defend the things of heaven. So when we see attacks by modernism on authentic Catholic truth, of course we'll defend it, but we'll defend it with charity. And the other thing we have to remember is the moment that we are saying the right things without love, we're on the wrong side. So that's a test. So if we find ourselves becoming angry and losing charity, we have to walk away from that particular conflict because we're losing. Because even if we're saying the right thing and we've lost love, we've moved over onto the losing side.
And what's so difficult about that challenge is those who are, and perhaps I'm one of them, have fallen into it. Perhaps you have, I don't know. But when you are speaking without charity, many people don't realize that that's what they're doing. And if you were to correct somebody who you would consider proclaiming the truth without love, and you were to correct them on that, they would say, no, that's not at all the case. I'm speaking truth, and it's my love that's leading me to speak with this sort of intensity. How the hell, then, do you know which camp you're in, if those in that camp don't know that about themselves?
The first thing, you get yourself on your knees in front of the Blessed Sacrament in adoration, and you start asking yourself those questions rather than defending yourself from another person. But I think the key thing is that to see the good, the true, and the beautiful as a manifestation of the Trinity. And if you're defending the truth without goodness, you're not defending the truth. Now, the goodness is love.
Right.
So you might say, I have a right to say this thing. It makes me angry because it's a violation of the truth. Yes, it is a violation of the truth. But it makes you angry, you're in trouble. And the one place I think that we should not follow Jesus Christ, just to be controversial, is to follow him in turning over the table of the money changers in the temple. Our Lord can show righteous anger without losing charity.
We rarely do.
I'm not sure that maybe the greatest saints can, but I don't think any of us should presume that we're the greatest saints.
I like that. Yeah, that's really good. So then, I mean, you say you're a Luddite, but you're probably aware of the fact that many Catholics, not knowing what to do, sensing the tremendous confusion in their church, will spend time daily refreshing what we might call ecclesial political sites, seeing the latest scandal, hearing about this terrible priest. And the reason people do that, I don't know. I suppose it's because it gives us a sense of control, that things are finally being called out, and it kind of raises the blood pressure, and that seems to sort of ape, I don't know, the feeling that things are being accomplished. What do you say to us?
Well, the word that comes to my mind for that sort of behavior is the word that would be used by the woke people and the pride militia. It's about empowerment. We're not about empowerment. Insofar as our response to attacks upon Jesus Christ, which is what heresy is, or secularism is, there's a heresy, attacks upon Christ from within the church, attacks from Christ outside the church, heresy and secularism, if our response to that is not with charity, then we are actually on their side, because the lack of love is being on the wrong side always. So the challenge is, how do we proactively defend goodness, truth, and beauty without losing charity? And the first thing that has to be with prayer. In fact, we should pray for that every day. Right? How do I defend the holy magisterium of the church without falling into the sin of losing charity? I won't say hatred, that sounds a strong word. Losing charity. And we should probably begin every day with that, and then we should call ourselves to task whenever we see that we become angry by something that's happened, that we are now no longer being animated, motivated by the love of Christ, but by maybe we could say, to justify yourself, by the hatred of the devil. Well, if you're hating the devil, if that's your motivation or not the love of Christ, you're on the wrong side.
Oh, that's good. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought about the video.